Every day we hear, read and see young men and women, even the aged, struggle hard to make a living out of small businesses and petty jobs. They are the hope of many who look up to them for daily upkeep and other commodities. Sadly, the global pandemic known as COVID-19 has come without notice, rendering every aspect of our socio-economic life static. Should we fold our arms and watch this challenge take over our zeal and energy to prosper? No, we must stand in solidarity with one another.
Cranky Live
Present Challenge the Challenge.
Okay, which of these prominent Nigerian politicians is popularly quoted as saying, "Give me peace and I will give you development"?
Challenge the Challenge. Together, we win.
Hello Africa and welcome to Challenge the Challenge. My name is Franklin Fabros Felixen. Well, as the coronavirus continues to ravage on the continent of Africa and the entire world community, Africa is gearing up and ready to fight the virus to the very end. And of course, I'm being joined on the show today by WANDERIMAM Tenyan, also known as WANDY the Blind. He's a comedian, an entrepreneur, and an activist. Wandy, it's good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much, sir.
How are you today?
Fine, sir.
Have you been managing coronavirus?
It has not been easy, but we give glory to God for the protection and everything He has been doing this time that we are now.
Okay. You've been observing the protocols?
Yes, sir, by the special grace of God, because more especially the person with disability, we must do it so that we protect ourselves, because we don't know who is helping you outside to cross the road, so we have to observe the protocol very well.
Beautiful. Thank you for knowing that. Now, you want to play on a Challenge the Challenge. And as you know, I've told you earlier, you have 7 questions, but you will answer just 5. And so you pick an option number and I will read out the question, and you have 4 options out of each question to answer, and I wish you good luck. But by the way, what would you do? I have a guaranteed sum of 5,000 naira for you. You're an entrepreneur, you can sing far more than that, but I know with the COVID-19 it's not been easy. What would 5,000 naira do from my widow's man?
Actually, it will help a lot, more especially in this time, at least in times of like feeding and also meeting up to some needs. So it will go a long way.
Okay. So I wish you good luck.
Thank you, sir.
So you pick a number from 1 to 7.
Question number 3, sir.
Question number 3.
Yes, sir.
And it reads, the Taraba State House of Assembly is made up of how many lawmakers? The Taraba State House of Assembly is made up of how many lawmakers? Here are the options: 24, 26, 32, 16.
24.
24. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Why do you say 24?
Because we have 24 lawmakers in Taraba State,
Okay.
which I'm sure of them, sir.
Okay. And do you love politics?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What post would you like to contest for if you have the opportunity?
If I have the opportunity to contest, I think I'll go for the office of the governor.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go back to the question now. So, 24 lawmakers in the Taraba State House of Assembly is your final answer?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Have you come in contact with any of the lawmakers before?
No, sir.
Okay, you've not had the opportunity of meeting any of them?
Yes, sir.
Wow. But have you visited the House of Assembly and maybe witnessed the sitting at plenary?
No, I've not, but I went there for a program, I think, 214.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
240. All right. Okay. Okay, the question is, the Taraba State House of Assembly is made up of how many lawmakers? The options are 24, 26, 32, and 16. Why didn't you go for 16?
Because in some local government we have up to 2 lawmakers.
Okay.
So if it is 16, it should be more than that.
Okay. Some local government, like which local government?
Like Jalingo here have 2.
Okay.
Tabum have 2.
Okay.
Ukari have 2.
Okay.
Usa have 1.
Karim
Adokola, I think it have 1. Karim have 2.
Yeah. All right, you're quite knowledgeable when it comes to that. All right, I think 24 is the correct answer. Wow, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So we've struck out question 3. So you have options. That's question 1, 2.
Question number 2.
Question number 2. Who is the present chairperson of the Africa Union? Who is the present chairperson of the African Union? Options as follows: Cyril Ramaphosa, Muhammadu Buhari, Paul Biya, Nana Akufo-Addo. Have you heard about African Union before?
Yes, sir.
Okay. These names, they must be familiar. The names, the options. You have Cyril Ramaphosa, Muhammadu Buhari, Paul Biya, Nana Akufo-Addo. Nana Akufo-Addo is the president of Ghana. Paul Biya is the president of Cameroon. Of course, our own very own His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari is president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Cyril Ramaphosa is the president of South Africa. So, which one would you go for?
I will go for the last option, sir.
You will go for Nana Akufo-Addo.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why not go for another option? Let's suggest it was a wrong answer and you want to go for either Cyril Ramaphosa, Muhammadu Buhari, Paul Biya.
Like the Buhari, I'm sure it's not the president of African Union.
But do you have an idea of who is the chairperson of Africa? Do you have an idea? You want to guess?
I don't have idea of that.
Oh, you want to
I
guess?
know Buhari.
You know Buhari is not.
Yes, because it's a.
Why now? You know, Warriors, most of the time they will give Nigeria an edge, so.
But he's one of
ECOWAS.
So.
Okay. So, okay, let's say Buhari is out of it, and Nana Akufo-Addo is out of it. Let's play between Cyril Ramaphosa of South Africa and Paul Biya of neighboring Cameroon.
I'll go for the one of South Africa.
You go for Cyril Ramaphosa.
Yes, sir.
Final answer?
Yes, sir.
And of course, it's correct. Cyril Ramaphosa is the current chairperson of the African Union. Lovely, lovely. I think these are things, does that place you on attention a little bit?
Yes, actually, the one of the chairperson of OAU now, AU, African Union. Actually, I don't have idea of it of now, but I know much about the history of AU.
Yes.
But just that I don't know the
Not been very current
chairperson.
in recent times. All right. All right, well done. I think you're doing well, and congratulations so far. All right. So we've struck out question 2 and question 3. You're playing like that. Okay. Next option.
Question number 5.
Question number 5. Very interesting. It's like you're interested in some tough questions here. Okay. And it reads: who is Antonio Guterres? Who is Antonio Guterres? Have you heard of that name before? You've not heard. Okay. Let me read out the options for you. Diplomat, musician, fashion designer, broadcaster. The name sounds, does it sound African?
Come with a question, yes, sir.
I should read the question again.
Yes, sir.
Who is Antonio Guterres? Antonio Guterres. Does it sound African?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, is he a diplomat or a musician, a fashion designer, or a broadcaster? Have you ever had anybody with the name Antonio?
He should be a broadcaster.
A broadcaster?
Yes, sir.
You're guessing one day.
I have no idea on this one, but I think it should, because music should be off from that. I go for a broadcaster. I'll go for that.
Wow. That means it sounds musical kind of to you.
No, the name, I'm not even familiar with the name, but I'll go for...
You know, if this game was something like we've experienced such kind of games in Nigeria, and you could just slam from a certain amount down, but yeah, you have a guarantee, you know, a donation of 5,000 naira. You know, in some games, you want to risk it like that. Okay, just like we did in the previous answer question, I'm not too sure that broadcaster is the right answer. I can assure you of that. So let's play with diplomat, musician, fashion designer. Who is Antonio Guterres? Just someone who's watching now is probably googling or has an idea and wishes to whisper to
Diplomat, sir.
you. Go for diplomat? Final answer, diplomat?
Yes, sir.
You won't change from that? Even if I convince you to?
I will.
You know, yeah, it's your mind. If you want to remain there, fine. If you still want to change, you have the option. But
He's a musician.
he's a musician.
Yes, sir.
No, don't do it because I asked that you have to change. I'm just-
Finance, I will stop on that.
I'm a musician.
Yes, sir.
So even if I asked you to move from musician, you wouldn't.
No, sir, I will stop. Yes, sir.
Oh my God. Well, I'm sorry. He's a diplomat, actually. He's a diplomat, and you're actually on the right place. But it's a game, you know. Antonio Manuel de Oliveira Guterres is a Portuguese politician and now serving as the United Nations Secretary General. Yeah, he's the current United Nations Secretary General. Of course, you know of those great guys from Africa like Boutros Ghali. We have the likes of Kofi Annan, who is late now, who've held that hierarchy in terms of position. So, well, it's not bad. So this also makes you to go to London. So, I'm sorry, he's actually a diplomat, top politician in Portugal, now a diplomat. Anyway, we still... Okay, you're doing well. The interesting part is that you still have your 5K, you know, so you're shaking for that. So tell me a little bit about the business you do, the entrepreneurship stuff. You came with some stuff. Can you bring them out? Let's just see how far you've been doing. And it's like you have some new designs. Okay, this is actually, what do you call that one? Can you just place them on the table? Yes. Just push them ahead of you. Yes. What do you call that design?
Actually, this one, then is called Dubai style of bag. But when I came back to Taraba, I have to name it in a way I will attract customers. You know, I name it after the governor's wife. So I say Anna Darius design.
Wow.
So people, at least some, when they hear that name,
Yeah, they want to rush for it.
this one is called executive bag.
Executive. So this one you call Anna Darius bag. That's Anna Darius is the wife of the executive governor of our dear state Taraba. So have you had people patronize you by on the account of you naming it
Yes,
Anna
sir.
Darius bag?
Yes,
Is she aware? Is she aware?
No, she's not aware of the name,
Okay.
but I personally do that because people, when they hear such a name, they will like, oh, let me go for it. Then this one is Abuja Connection.
Okay. Abuja connection.
Yes.
One day, as a blind person or as a visually impaired guy, how do you identify them? After all, I know you did them. How do you get to identify them? Cameras, could you just zoom this? Let's see the product of this guy who's playing on Challenge the Challenge. How do you get to identify different forms or the different designs that you have?
Like the beats.
Yeah.
You know, we have different types of beats here.
Yeah.
If you can see this one, the beats are smaller.
Okay.
And this size 4. We have sizes. While this one, the downside is bigger than this one.
Okay.
So if I mix them, I'll be able to know which one I'm making use of it.
All right.
Then this one, the executive bag, the beat is also different from this one beat, because the beat I use this one is different from this one, and this is a crystal bead, while this is a shinkini bead, and it's also make use of pearls to use it, so it is different from this one. While this one bead too is also, this is a rice bead and mixed with a round bead, is also different from this one too. So there are different beats.
It's okay, and the prices vary as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, we'll be knowing that in the course of the program. Okay. You're still on to Challenge the Challenge on your favorite television station, and I'm in company of Wandy the Blind. He's a comedian, an entrepreneur, and an activist as well. Of course, out of 5 questions to be answered, he has so far answered 3 and lost 1 of the questions, but he has a guaranteed sum of 5,000 naira as a support. We'll take a short break. When we return, the second part of the challenge continues. This is Challenge the Challenge.
Every day we hear, read and see young men and women, even the aged, struggle hard to make a living out of small businesses and petty jobs. They are the hope of many who look up to them for daily upkeep and other commodities. Sadly, the global pandemic known as COVID-19 has come without notice, rendering every aspect of our socio-economic life static. Should we fold our arms and watch this challenge take over our zeal and energy to prosper? No, we must stand in solidarity with one another.
Frankly Live.
Present Challenge the Challenge.
Okay, which of these prominent Nigerian politicians is popularly quoted as saying, "Give me peace and I will give you development"?
Challenge the Challenge. Together, we win.
All right, welcome back. Still on Challenge the Challenge. It's a program aimed at assisting young entrepreneurs, both starters and those who are already rolling the business, right, to cope with the challenges that has been brought by the global pandemic, COVID-19. My name is Franklin Fabulous Felix, and I hope you're having a fabulous time. And these are products of the guy I'm hosting right now, Wandy the Blind. He's actually a visually impaired gentleman and who's been in this business for quite a while, and he's really struggling hard to gain patronage, and we'd love to have you patronize him to support his business and keep him moving. The one I'm holding, one that you said, is called Abuja Connect. I think the one with multicolored bits, kind of.
This
Yes, something.
particular
Yes, something like the one.
This executive bag.
Executive, yes, executive.
This executive bag.
All right. All right, well done. We'll be displaying that in the course of the program again. So, but for now, let's play the special game, Challenge the Challenge. So, I'm glad that you're really challenging the COVID-19 by still stepping up with your game and trying to make things happen. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, now we've answered 3 questions. We have 2 more to answer. You have question number 1, question number 4, question number 6, and question number 7.
Question number 1.
Question number 1. Wow. Here comes the question. When was the last time Nigeria won the African Cup of Nations? When was the last time Nigeria won the African Cup of Nations? Here are the options. 1, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. Are you a football fan? Let's begin with
2013, sir.
Ah, boy, they rushed the quiz, the answer. Wait, are you a football fan?
Yeah, before I do watch ball, but now I stop it.
Yeah, that was before you lost your sight.
Yes, but even in this condition, the last African Cup of that they played, I think I listened to it in Lagos through Wazobia broadcasting.
You listen to the commentaries?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
So at least I can talk much about even the last African sport.
Wow. So are you a fan of the Super Eagles?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Who's your favorite player?
The star boy, Chris, is it
Okay.
what is his name, sir?
That was, he's no longer reigning per se.
No,
Is he Nacho?
no. Is it Chukwu or what?
Anyway, so you so much love the Nigerian national team, and where did you watch that game? Where did you listen to the commentary? Because
In Lagos, that's I through Wazobia.
okay,
Their sport broadcasting that they normally do
okay.
radio. So I listened to it there.
So your last answer was 2013. That was when Nigeria won the Nations
Yes,
Cup.
sir.
Okay. Can you remember where it was played?
No.
Okay. But you are sure that was 2013.
Yes.
Why did you remember it so quick? That's about 7 years ago, man.
Yes, because even last year March, I think that was when it was being said when they won the last match. So I still remember it.
Okay. Wow. All right. The question was, when was the last time Nigeria win the African Cup of Nations? And the options are 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. And you are adamant. You said you won't move from that. You said the answer is in 2013. Well, I'm glad to announce to you that it was the correct answer. Yes, Nigeria won the Nations Cup of 2013 in South Africa after defeating Burkina Faso 1 goal. Wow. It was just so lovely. How did you feel when Nigeria won that game?
Actually, it's a thing of joy because it's my country.
Yeah.
And I believe then we didn't use the green jersey, so we got the victory.
Okay.
Then
How do you get some of this information? You don't see, but you are aware that we didn't use the green jersey. Was it that someone made comments or you hear?
no, anytime if I want to watch most of this ball or if I want to listen to sport, the moment if Nigeria the day they just wear that green, even though the match did not start, the comment people will start, you will know that the match will be somehow. That's due to our belief.
Yeah.
So by then they were not wearing the green, so there was no bad comment, and it was successful.
All right, that's a good one. So I think you're doing very well in the game so far. Well done. You're doing me so proud. You seem to be knowledgeable about most of this current affairs stuff. Okay. Now the last question for the show. You still have option 6 and option 7 and option 4.
Question number 4.
Question number 4. Wow, it's timely. The novel coronavirus is also known as which of these? The novel coronavirus is also known as which of these? Here are the options. Wuhan, isolation, COVID-19, face mask.
COVID-19.
Why not go for face mask?
Face masks have been there before coronavirus, so it should not be the one.
Okay. Is there any comedy? Is there any joke you have as far as COVID-19 is concerned? Have you actually written any joke like that?
Yeah, but I'm still developing it.
Okay.
But there was a one that recently. This one is a live. It looked funny to me, but inside Keke Napep, when all of us were inside, one woman was at the side. When this case started newly, everybody was panicked, Small time, one man would just sneeze beside the woman. Eat! The woman would shout, Jesus! The man would sneeze again, the woman would shout, eat! Jesus! He never reached long time, and the woman said, "I make a cake as again, and do all of them to the Uruba boy and I did." So,
Okay. All right, but I'm happy that if you as a visually impaired person, you're also advocating for respect for protocols that's put together by the NCDC, and it's a good one. I just hope that God will see us through this trying moment. All right. Well, you have successfully answered 4 out of the 5 questions, and I must say congratulations to you, and congratulations for winning 5,000 naira.
thank you very much.
All right, Wandy the Blind has been on the show and is still here with me, an entrepreneur, comedian, and an activist. We'll take a short break. When we return, I make a presentation of a 5,000 naira check. But hey, you can always support the show, all right, in whatever little form by contacting the information on your screen. We'll be back.
Every day we hear, read, and see young men and women, even the aged, struggle hard to make a living out of small businesses and petty jobs. They are the hope of many who look up to them for daily upkeep and other commodities. Sadly, the global pandemic known as COVID-19 has come without notice, rendering every aspect of our socio-economic life static. Should we fold our arms and watch this challenge take over our zeal and energy to prosper? No, we must stand in solidarity with one another.
Frankly Live.
Present Challenge the Challenge.
Okay, which of these prominent Nigerian politicians is popularly quoted as saying, "Give me peace and I will give you development"?
Challenge the Challenge. Together, we win.
Here, check you of 5,000 naira. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
So, I hope that helps in one way or the other in pushing your good business. What are some of the major challenges you face in your business? Just 1 or 2.
Most of the challenges is in terms of the patronage here in Taraba. It's not easy. Most of the people, when they discover you are disabled, they will only say it's good, keep it up. But to buy it is another thing entirely. But thank God, some people are trying their best to see how they support their business. So
All right.
these are the two.
Okay, is there any special appeal you want to make to people concerning your business and the coronavirus?
Yes, I want to appeal to people outside there and also our government to come to our support, to support the business, and also if there is any way they can also support this program that you anchored, because it's a great program you are doing to even identify with person with disability like me. I think it's a great program if they can support it and also support people with disability in one way or the other to see we move forward to take many of us out of the street to at least become independent of ourselves. I think we'll be great.
Thank you very much, Wandy, for coming on the show.
Thank you very much.
God bless your hard work.
Thank you, sir.
Right, it's been Challenge the Challenge. Join me again next week as I bring yet another hardworking entrepreneur at the grassroots level. And of course, together, we will surely win. My name is Franklin Fabulous Vexen. Keep challenging the challenge.
Every day we hear, read, and see young men and women, even the aged, struggle hard to make a living out of small businesses and petty jobs. They are the hope of many who look up to them for daily upkeep and other commodities. Sadly, the global pandemic known as COVID-19 has come without notice, rendering every aspect of our socio-economic life static. Should we fold our arms and watch this challenge take over our zeal and energy to prosper? No, we must stand in solidarity with one another.
Frankly Live.
Present Challenge the Challenge.
Okay, which of these prominent Nigerian politicians is popularly quoted as saying, "Give me peace and I will give you development"?
Challenge the Challenge. Together we win.